Follow Jesus, we have to announce and denounce and even resign. There are three verbs we use: announce, announcing the good news of hope; denounce, denouncing injustice in the world; and sometimes renouncing. We have to renounce our wins or confront to be witness to Christ. The Pharisees and scribes were fixed in the tradition, in fulfilling the law, but they forget the practice of mercy and love of God to the neighbor, to one another. Washing hands was a tradition. It's very important. And today, for the pandemic time, it's very important to wash your hands of time to time. When you touch something, at the same time you have to clean your hands. But that was a law in this tradition. You're supposed to clean, to wash your hands when you come outside. And the scribes and Pharisees observed the disciples of Jesus, don't practice this, don't do that. Jesus comes today and teaches us a new love of the civilization of love. That is why we must make the effort of our hearts to be close to God and to have a good relationship with God. We have to pray, talk to Him, and dialogue with God in prayer. In this context, the gospel today said to all, these people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Sometimes, when everything is good for us, we have time for that. I'm very busy. I have the other business to take. I have time for God to pray. Or you come at church, but you think about your business, about this or that. No concentration in prayer, in the rosary, in adoration. You have the other thing to do, other business more important than God. Today, I want to remember you. You need the praises of Christ in your life. Put Jesus Christ in your life. You will be happy. And it will go well for you and for your family. Listen, brothers and sisters. The tradition is good. The law is important. But it's most important to practice love and to give to people the best of you. We are a list in the reading in the gospel today, a list of sins. We are sinners. In our hearts we find these: evil thoughts, unchastity, fornication, murder, adultery, greater malice, design, licentiousness, envy, blasphemy, arrogance. Every one of you, we have some of these things in our lives. We need to change and ask God to forgive us. We need to come back to Jesus Christ. That is what we must to change to fulfill the will of God, the commandment of God. It's what we see in the first reading. The prophet remembered to people, what nation have a God too near and close? Whenever you call Him, always He answers. What nation? No one. Only you guys. Because God loves you. I hope every family can practice the commandment of God, practice love. If you want to follow Jesus, you're supposed to practice the love every day and everywhere. May the Eucharist help us today to configure or serve with Christ, to give a better witness that we are truly children of God. And when you say this or you say that, in the practice, nothing. Zero. What happened with your faith? Today, Jesus calls us to change this life and put Jesus first in everything you do. Don't forget. And don't say, I haven't time for prayer, for the Mass.